Welcome back, Smite fans, to our final game of the week. Legacy Esports taking on Corvidae. Legacy Esports taking out the first game in relatively convincing fashion. We have to see what they pull out in the next game. Let's go ahead and get started straight away into the picks and bans.
Yeah, and given that the first game went the way of Legacy already, the land spot's already confirmed as the 4 teams going, and the relegation's already been confirmed. I'm expecting a lot of fun to be had in this game.
Yeah, a little bit of tension relieved from both teams as well, really. You know, Corvidae don't have to have the weight of potentially going to land or not on their shoulders. They just like, okay, we didn't make it. We can relax now a little bit, but just still try and learn. Jingwei banned away by Legacy Esports first, so, you know, some standard bans coming through with the Erlang Shen taken away as well by Corvidae.
Yeah, and I still expect the same bans coming out just in case one team wants to, quote, try hard. Like, why would you do that in a pro game? I have no idea. But Terra going to be taken off the table as well. I don't know what to expect from Corvidae here, but Legacy, I can see them still going in for a strong comp, which you would expect them to play at LAN. Maybe not giving away too many secrets, though, with the Freya banned away as well.
Alright, first pick coming through from Legacy East. Have to see what they pick here. Ratatoska, so taking that one away for Trilogy. Something Horizon hasn't played before in the OPL, but perhaps something he's screened with.
I mean, like I said before, with the Hombats and Thor, he plays these high-impact ultimates gods that can do well throughout the entirety of the game. Ratataska fits that bill as well. Just ulting for the Gold Fury Pit, hitting people left, right, and center with that through the Cosmos, and then just 100 to 0 them in the early game, turning into a more CC and chase down potential bots in the late game. But Corvidae entering back with an Isis Athena. It's not the Scylla Athena which we saw from Avantgarde earlier today, but it's still a fantastic combination of taunts into you're pretty much dead thanks to a circle of protection.
Or even the Spirit Ball, if you get it from long enough distance, is going to be absolutely devastating as well. No, Isis, we haven't seen it too much in the OPL. I hope she does make a little bit of a comeback. Fafnir and Kronos going to be picked up now for Legacy Esports. Fafnir has dropped out of favor a little bit in OPL.
His passive has been reduced, only gets 2 extra gold per source rather than the 4. His protections from his passive has also been reduced. His coerce has been nerfed heavily as well. Ever since his release, he's been consistently nerfed to the point now where it may not be worth taking him up because he doesn't offer too much in the form of AoE CC. It's very single target based. With the meta transitioning back into this massive team fights meta, Fafnir doesn't really have too much of a place in there outside of his Dragon Form coerce.
Hornbart's picked up now for today, so swapping junglers, these two teams, and Athena also going the way of Corvidae, whereas Legacy played that last game. Raven, banned out by Corvidae in this one, so don't want to get only good at solo on something he can bully out Cryopredator with. Might see a Verman ban as well, considering how much success only good at solo had on that last game. Neath taken away by Legacy now.
I don't know. I can see the Neath ban being a nice ban because it sets up a lot for Isis, Athena, and Hombats in the middle. And
There you go, for mana ban.
For mana taken away. Legacy, I want to see them ban Sun Wukong. Just make sure Cryopredator isn't on something comfortable and just put as much pressure onto him as possible in that solo lane.
There you go, Sun Wukong ban. Corvidae with the next pick coming up here. You know, these are pretty standard team compositions so far. I'm looking for something fun, and here's something fun. Skadi. I think her first action in the OPL.
I think you're misreading that. That's Calder. I mean, it literally is just Calder.
Yeah, that's the only part of her kit that's worth anything.
Yeah, the Wolf is certainly as strong on that god, but back over for Legacy, there's some fun for yourself as well. AMC, first showing in competitive play for a long time, and Guan Yu also going to be taken up. That's probably going to go to the solo lane, but very single target oriented damage coming out from Legacy right now with that Kronos and AMC. A lot of tower structures as well, and a Vulcan picked up.
So
Isis or Vulcan in solo lane against a Guan Yu?
I played with a Vulcan solo and casuals today, so I don't know if that means anything. Also, with that AMC pick, you know, me and you can hear it, Andy. I don't think the audience can. Cyanide is in our ears, and he is very happy about this AMC pick. So we'll have to see how he does in competitive play. And it's been called since HS has entered the scene. If there's anyone that's ever going to play AMC in competitive play, it's going to be HS.
And going back to the Isis v Vulcan pick, we're going to go into the game, we can see that Lone Wolf is actually going to play Skadi in the mid lane, and I was correct in saying that Isis is going to be in the solo lane against the Guan Yu. The silences and the stuns coming from Isis, it means it's a lot better for her, the matchup against Guan Yu, because the Tallow Salt is channeled, which means it's very difficult for him to clear the wave against this Isis, but the speed buff invade is going to happen from Only Solo on Horizon.
Predator take it to about 50% HP, doesn't have great mobility, picked up his Wind Gust and has already used it. Horizon doesn't have a hog online, so it's going to be very difficult about who's going to actually end up with this buff. Legacy, though, want to commit to it. Trilogy and Predator doing a lot of damage to Horizon. Trilogy going and chasing the rat down, and now Legacy head back to the solo lane, and Trilogy going to commit back to the speed buff.
They went on the Isis there, but they didn't recognize the fact that Isis had Mark of the Vanguard, and they had Tallow Assault, which is, as I said before, a channeled ability, doing damage over time. So each one of those ticks from Tallow Assault had its damage reduced by 5. Very difficult to kill the Isis at this stage of the game, but they do get the fire elementals from it. They are level 2 now, so they may have more success here with the slow and CCs.
The Kronos is rotated, Predator dead. Trilogy taken under his tower. Lone Wolf forced back towards the blue and speed buff. Good rotation coming out of Shred, and he picks himself up a nice first blood bounty.
And that also goes on to a Kronos, someone you do not want to see snowball if you're facing him. It's because of the absurd amount of damage he can output with his Time Rift, with his basic attacks, and just the amount of objective pressure he can put down, especially on the towers. And he is pretty much the best tower destroyer in the game, thanks to his Accelerate, giving him extra power on his basic attacks.
A left lane, let's check in with this AMC. Relatively well here, I guess. It's like, Trilogy actually picks up Horizon here. Only got a solo in a little bit of trouble. Good Spirit Ball coming out from Predator there to stop the Guan Yu. Some laughs coming out as well. Predator just having himself some fun there, but Horizon overextending and Corvidae make the pay the price. Heading back towards the AMC I was talking about, doing relatively well here. He's got decent wave clear with those bees. And, you know, against the Vulcan, doesn't have the greatest early wave clear. He's doing quite well. Pure might actually take it very low by a combination of the bees and the honey on the ground.
And this is something that we saw coming out from Allied back in Season 2, was the Vulcan ADC. And it does work out a lot. Yeah, the People's Vulcan. It does work out quite well if you're very safe with it in the early game, and just get your abilities online and get some stacks online with the Doom Orb or Book of Health, maybe even a Warlock Sash. But going up against Shred and HS247 on these two basic attack-based gods, I would like to see him just build as much power as possible just to try and burst them down before they get their basic attacks off in time.
Alright, towards the mid camps, you can see Trilogy and Lone Wolf heading towards the back left camps. Lone Wolf's already hit level 5 here. He's a level behind Shred, but everyone else is relatively low in levels across the map. Very interested to see what direction he takes with this Skadi and how he really utilizes the Rune of the Hunt to get Colder to be doing some damage.
Well, it's going into the Transcendence, which is going to give him a lot of ability-based damage, which means that when he uses his slow ability to then get Colder in to do more basic attack damage, because the slow the first ability coming out from Skadi will increase the damage of Colder, which is really where you want to be doing it. The dog is just so impactful in the team fights.
3.5 minutes in. No real changes after that really early aggression. We can see the Vulcan ultimate coming out though, looking for HS, doesn't find him. Trilogy jumps over the wall, Fear No Evil, Purification by HS, only good at solo, picks up Predator in the solo lane, and a solo kill. Horizon crashing down from the sky. Trilogy not taunting in there actually, because that's Case Vacation who's the one taunting. HS picks up the kill onto Trilogy. Really good counter engagement there from Legacy, and in the solo lane, only good at solo, gets himself a solo kill as well, so all the lanes are being pushed up in favor of Legacy.
Looking like a bit of deja vu from last game. Corvidae getting a nice kill early on, but just not able to put any pressure out on the map whatsoever. All the aggressions being played out by Legacy eSports already. And whilst the fun picks have come out, it's still the same old story from Corvidae.
It's the same old story from Legacy as well. Actually, Horizon going very aggressively onto Kazek under his tower. K's taken low and forced to run away. Middle tier 1 tower taken low by Shred as well. Clears the minion wave. Next push, I imagine, is going to be the final one for this tower. And then it's going to go. Speed off being invaded again by Weave and only good at solo. Predator hanging around in the area as well. But only good at solo. Always happy to fight this Isis, especially as Guan Yu. He's going to be devastating. This Isis Trilogy comes in. Here's the ultimate from the Athena as well. Slamming down onto only good at solo, who's taken low. Excellent stuns though by Shred. Keep the Guan Yu alive. He's shredding protections. Here comes Lone Wolf. Does some damage with that ice. Trying to find. Only got a solo, but the cavalry charge gets the Guan Yu away.
And I'm not too sure why Cryopracer is selected to go into these cooldown boots, going for a very, very supportive ISIS here early on. Needed to go into the penetration boots to be able to do some form of damage. He would have managed to get a kill onto Only Good at Solo had he gone in for those boots.
Exactly right. You know, yes, they give you mana. Yes, they give you cooldown. And yes, they give you a decent amount of power, but just need penetration, man. Especially on those spirit balls. They can be absolutely devastating with even a small amount of penetration online.
His next item probably will be a Dynasty Plate Helm, just to make sure he gets some form of physical protection online against his Guan Yu, whilst also giving him some penetration to make up for the lack of the penetration on the boots. I just think that it's a very...
Oh, Trilogy going in hard here onto Shred, who's forced to burn his occasion. No mana available for Shred here. Horizon now targeted by Cold here, and Trilogy peels away the rest of his team, and so Legacy escape a gank there.
Well, for the first time ever since minute 2 of game 1, Corvidae, the ones looking aggressive and looking to really, to coin a phrase here from Anatoly, force the issue.
Nice. I was waiting for you to say that. Right-hand side, Cryopracer getting jumped on by Only Good at Solo and Horizon, but he's be able to live here. Mark of the Vanguard paying dividends for him. He's able to walk away. Only Good at Solo going in now, but doesn't manage to catch him before he backs, heals himself up, clears the wave. That means all of his waves going to be able to get in under this tower, and he's going to get a significant amount of damage off it. So actually, Cryopracer TP's in.
He's got the teleport on Isis, and most mages you do see in the solo lane will pick up Purification just because they're very easy to kill, they're very squishy. But this Isis with the Mark of the Vanguard, with the cooldown boots and going into a Breastplate of Valor as well, it's very difficult for Only Good at Solo on Horizon to get a kill onto this defendable mage, just because the amount of CC, amount of self-peel she brings to herself.
I want to swing back around to the left lane now. HS247 having a grand old time of it over here. Just so much damage already onto Pure Might and Casification. And he's sitting here relatively healthy. You know, those hives give him a decent amount of healing. You know, at level 1 gives you 4 heals per second, I believe it is. Yeah, it is. And that's unlimited. Like, he could just keep going. Level 2, which he's at it now, is 6 points of healing a second. So a lot of sustain for this AMC.
Yeah, the important thing to note though is that the hives do not stack. If you have 7 hives around you, which would be cheating because you can only have 6 up at a time, it doesn't increase it to 4 times. It doesn't
HS picks up the kill onto Casification. Trilogy going in hard now, but Weave's here to peel and body block for his ADC. HS might actually get the kill onto Trilogy. He walks past the turret and he does Pure Might, misses the backfire here, and Weave doing an excellent job of body blocking and just playing, you know, support for his ADC. But Weave transforming back under the tower, and he's going to fall down to the turret and to the tower. Going a little bit too ham there with Legacy eSports.
And it's just the unfortunate timing of the transformation from Weave. Stays underneath the tower whilst they're going back into
Horizon.
his form.
Horizon, great ultimate there, picks up Pure Might in the back. Solo lane, Cryopracer uses that circle of protection, heals up a little bit, but it's all going to be okay for him, as Only Good at Solo did use his cavalry charge as well. But Legacy eSports, yet again, dictating the terms across the map.
Yeah, Corvidae, they are able to pick up a couple of return kills here and there, but they've already matched their kills from last game, which was the 2. Legacy, they got 11 or 12 kills before the game ended. It's looking like it's going to be exactly the same style of game as it was last time out, just with different spicier picks.
Oh, Only Good at Solo might be getting ganked here from Trilogy, but Trilogy taking a bit of an odd path in here, delaying himself a lot, forces the healer and allows Only Good at Solo to jump away. Oh, he doesn't have his ultimate up, he's just looking to farm out the wave. Okay. I thought he had his ultimate up, and I was really questioning his decision-making there. Lone Wolf stunned here by Weave. Now it's just a simple rotation away.
No, I think right now Corvidae, they're just farming up right now, just to try and get themselves back into it, but they need to try and get the advantages where they have it, and that's going to be in the support role and in the solo lane, is where they're closest to their opponents, in fact, even ahead in the support role right now. Still, because Classification has gone in for the Traveler Shoes, meaning he's getting extra farm, whilst Weave, the passive from Fafnir, doesn't give him as much gold as these Traveler's Shoes do.
Still gets a decent amount though. Fafnir passive is you know, relatively strong, extra gold every time a camp or a kill or assist comes through, and you get extra protections for how much gold you have in hand. It's actually going very aggressive here with a golden sash build. Teleport comes through, Trilogy forces his uses his ultimate, I should say. Defender of Olympus comes through as well. HS in the backline just dealing damage with his in-hands. Bees come through as well. Horizon slams down from the sky to secure the kill onto Trilogy. But Calder's here as well in the form of Lone Wolf 42, who picks up the kill onto Horizon. Now the dog is the wolf I should say, is chasing after Weave, who's about to run out of his Draconic Form ultimate. And Corvidae looking to do the Gold Fury here. Circle Protection pops. Legacy steal it! Shred stole it there with a stop time. And now only good at solos here. Lone Wolf nowhere to run. HS picks up the kill. Cryopredator backing away with his wing guts, but Shred chasing after him with the accelerate. The basic attack's devastating this Isis. The stun comes through, but Shred purifications it preemptively. And now Cryopredator nowhere to run. Cavalry charge comes through, trying to get the kill. Only good at solo. Gets that there. That is heartbreaking for Corvidae.
That's gotta hurt, having the Gold Fury stolen away by a Chronos stop time of all things. If it was a time rift, it would have been a bit more believable, but a stop time? And they all fall down as well, do Corvidae. They drop a couple kills, they drop the Gold Fury without picking up anything in return. Legacy, they took what Corvidae could have gotten back themselves into the game with and just flipped it on his head.
Huge mini wave in the left-hand side now, going to be directly into that tower. Corvidae have to respond by defending that one. Only got it solo. Going to take the poke onto the right-hand side tower, and now look to invade the speed buff or the blue buff again. And no, yet again, Legacy dictating the pace of the terms of this game. Corvidae forced to respond. Even when they get a good counter engagement, get a good fight, Legacy still come up with a way to steal it away from them.
Well, we're going back to the Isis build here. Not too much power built up on this build right now. In fact, only the 40 offered by the boots, meaning that the Circle of Protection is not doing a lot of damage earlier on. Only rank 2 right now, meaning it's doing very minimal amount of objective secure. Only 225, given the amount of magic power that Isis currently has.
Left inside, both K's Vacation and Horizon use their ultimates to get over to this fight. They're trying to just get HS to push this tower down. You know, a lot of attack speed online for him. Shred actually picks up Trilogy at the speed buff. Cryopredator gets a kill onto Weave. Circle Protection pops. Only good at solo, gets a kill before Cryopredator can pop the ultimate to save the life of Lone Wolf. And now Shred and Only good at solo chasing down this Isis Tower Assault coming through, shredding in the protections. Shred looking to get the kill here. Accelerate is used. Great stun from Cryopredator. Actually done fairly well with his Isis thus far in terms of using his abilities, but it's just not enough. Shred and Only good at solo get the kill, and they're going to get the tier 1 tower on the right-hand side. The tier 1 tower on the left-hand side might fall as well if Horizon and HS can successfully get this minion wave under.
And it's again just they take fights wherever they can, and they still manage to get pushes on the sides where they don't have the god advantage. Corvidae, they need to start engaging when they have the player advantage, when they have 3 versus 2, when they have 4 versus 3. They need to be the aggressive ones instead of just consistently backing off.
Again, HS and Horizon pushing up now to the tier 2 tower, but it's Solo and Shred going to take the tier 2 tower on the right-hand side. So Corvidae have lost 3 towers in very short order, potentially a 4th one here if HS and Horizon commit to this tower. Wee's coming through as well. The coerced attack speed increase is going to be huge for HS going for this tower here. Look at those auto attacks just flying out. Horizon doing damage as well, a lot of it to this tower. It's going to fall down here. Trilogy jumps in, doesn't have his ultimate available. Pure Might's here, launches the Earthshaker, doesn't land onto anyone. Good Fear No Evil from Trilogy, but HS purifications through it, gets the kill, takes the tower. Casifications here, Horizon going up into the tree. Weave transforming into the dragon, coming from behind though. Cryopredator, the Spirit Ball popped too early. Calder chasing down the bee. It's a wolf fighting a bee. This is not a nature documentary, folks. This is Smite. Cryopredator picks up the kill with a Circle of Protections. Weave gonna fall down here to the wolf as well. And now it's all Horizon all by himself, and Pure Might gets the kills. But Legacy get 4 towers there in exchange for 3 kills. They'll take that trade any day of the week.
Yeah, they do. Corvidae managed to find themselves more and more kills than they did last game, but at what cost? Towers upon towers gone. Objective pressure has just been lost thanks to these structures missing. The Fire Giant is wide open for Legacy to take 15 minutes into this game. And we talked about it in the picks and bans. HS247 and Shred are on very base attack centric gods, which means their structure damage is insane. If you have 2 of them in separate lanes, you can just consistently push as hard as you want in both of those lanes.
Shred picked up Casification on the right-hand side. Mid-camps, they're looking for Lone Wolf now as well, whose Sanctuary's already down. Top time, Shred gets himself another kill. He's on a rampage here. Now he's looking for more. Looking for Cry Predator. Earthshaker comes through again, a little bit short, a little bit off the mark. Only good at solo, going hunting for this ISIS. Shred, again, it picks it up. He's got himself a double kill. He's looking for more here, but Trilogy's got to shut him down. No, the Sanctuary saves the life of Shred. Turns around, but Trilogy picks up the kill before Shred can even get a basic attack off. Trilogy standing still. He recognizes he's probably dead here. Overhand smash. Wee picks up the kill with a basic attack. Wee's got a Gem of Isolation.
I knew that was going to come out from Weave the second that we saw the Golden Sash. It's been buffed recently, so it's 90 magical power rather than the 70 that it was before, and it still provides a lot of slows. If you think about Weave's kit, when he's in his Draconic form, he has a lot of damage over time applied to his abilities, which means that Gem of Isolation is providing a lot of slows and a lot of utility, which allows HS247 and Shred to output more confirmable basic attacks.
Alrighty, 15.5 minutes into the game, 17-8 read score in terms of kills, but in terms of the graphs, it's 15,000 experience, 10,000 gold in the way of Legacy. Makes that 11,500 gold as they take the Gold Fury. And it's really looking grim for Corvidae. I don't really know what they could do to get back into this one. They don't have terribly much late game. This is a little bit more of a relaxed game than what we've seen before, given the picks. And now we see an engagement over in this right-hand side. Only good at solo, going up with the cavalry charge, trying to stun someone out. Casification channeling the ultimate onto Cryo Predator, who's getting himself close to Legacy with those wing gusts. Corvidae hunting for Legacy, but HS is split pushing on the left-hand side. No one can get over there quick enough with the Defender of Olympus down now. Legacy, they're just baiting the rest of Corvidae here, so HS can look for the Phoenix. Casification gets the taunt onto Horizon, who actually takes a lot of damage here from the wing gusts of Cry Predator. Circle protection pops. Casification is healed up, but it's not enough. Shred picks up the kill. The Wolf is hunting the Dragon. Pure Might gets the kill. Shred gets the kill onto Cry Predator now, in fact. And Legacy eSports picking up kills left, right, and center. Trilogy back to defend the Phoenix, but HS is just like, oh, okay, this is just extra golden experience to me as I get a kill. Lone Wolf forces his purification out. Devastated. Shred on a killing spree. Only got a solo. Kills Pure Might. That's a deicide, and now everyone is pushing everything on the side of Legacy. Left-hand side Phoenix is going to fall down very quickly when HS gets some minions here. Tier 2 Terran mid's going to fall down to Shred, and Corvidae are going to find themselves in even more of a hole.
If HS247 wanted to just stay in dual lane the entire game or just split push, he might as well have picked Loki at this stage of the game.
Yeah, but he doesn't get range on Loki. He probably would have played Loki, to be fair.
I would have expected it. But I might be looking only good at Solo's build. Rage Guan Yu.
Nice. This is how you know this is a serious game. And now they're looking for Cry Predator. He's stunned out here and he's dead. Shred picks up the kill. Look at Legacy, they're all standing around laughing here, tilting Corvidae just a little bit, though I don't know how you could get any more tilted. Now the Earthshaker comes through, doesn't land onto anyone, but HS takes a lot of damage here as the Scardy ultimate is popped as well, but the Wolf devastated very quickly there by the side of Legacy. Horizon up into the sky. He goes looking to find someone with his ultimate. It's going to be Lone Wolf here. Knocks him up, tries to find the kill, only got a solo, picks it up there. I believe that was with a crit as well. Left-hand side Phoenix is down, middle Phoenix is down, Shred picks up Trilogy. Right-hand side Phoenix is still standing, but Legacy are looking to end.
Hey, but that Rage Guan Yu actually works out in favor of him there as he does get the kill with that crit. And Legacy, they can push it and they can end this anytime they want, really. With two Phoenixes down, they can just go for the third Phoenix as well and look to end after that.
They're not ending now. They're forced out. Cication going to be forced back to base. Cry Predator as well. The circle protection really stopped them in their tracks there. Pure Might took a lot of damage, but still, the Titan is still alive from Corvidae, and everyone on Legacy is actually relatively low here. Spirit Ball connects the two members. The knock up from Pure Might. They're looking for some kills now. Corvidae have a real chance to defend here. The Wingust coming through from Cry Predator. The Titan's still alive. It's on 600 HP, but it's still alive. Pure Might picks up, only got a solo. Titans reset back to 2000 HP, and Legacy have to walk away tail between their legs. Corvidae successfully defend the Titan, but I doubt it's going to win them the game.
600 HP, 599
Pure
more than it
Might,
needs to be.
excellent Earthshaker ultimate there. Great taunt from Casification. 2 kills for the ADC of Corvidae.
And, well, ADC, I think that's a bit of a stretch. He is the mage right now. He's the carry that this team deserves, but is it the one that's coming out a bit too late? That's the question.
I mean, probably. Let's be real. 2 Phoenixes down here. Right-hand side Phoenix exposed. Just a huge experience difference. 30,000 difference. Sorry, 90,000 experience difference. 30,000 gold difference. Probably too late.
Hey, if they get the Fire Giant, there's always a chance they can go back into this.
Horizon going aggressive in the middle lane, 1v3 here, immediately regrets his decision, ups his purification and runs away. Kaiser dashed after him. They actually use their circle of protection to try and get this tier 1 tower. They're actually struggling with it quite a lot here is Corvidae. I wouldn't be surprised to see a backdoor from Legacy, to be honest. Only Good Solo does have TP up. They have a ward near the left-hand side. No one's there. This could be a Tom Clancy. Look, here comes Only Good at Solo. Weave is in the area as well, has his coerce for basic attack, attack speed increase. Weave's going in, the minions have spotted him, so Corvidae know he's there. Good stun from Cryopraetor, Draconic Form out from Weave. Legacy going in now, they're trying to go for the backdoor. Fear No Evil from Trilogy, Only Good at Solo, Cavalry charging here, trying to get it, but the Titan's doing too much damage. Cryopraetor gets one, Trilogy gets the other one, and the Titans reset again and gets even more health. Corvidae say, no, you can't try those cheese tactics on us.
They're just trying to end with their 2 tanks. Yes, they've built a couple of damage items each, but it's still not enough to help take down this Titan, especially when everybody knows that they were doing it, and they just reset and they make it even harder for them to backdoor the Titan from now on in. They need to group up as a 5 if they want to try that strategy.
Alrighty, now we can see Pure Might starting to push up on the right-hand side. Shred, though, is here. Pure Might probably not going to be here for long. Look at those basic attacks chunking him. Horizon dashes at him. Shred picks up the kill. Pure Might's down for 50 seconds. I have to see if the game lasts that long to get him back up, as now HS is pushing in the middle lane with 5 minions. Shred pushing on the right-hand side. Weave's back up. Only Got a Solo. He's got 10 seconds till he's back up. This is looking like it's going to be the end of the game right here.
It certainly looks like it. HS247, he's been absolutely unstoppable on this AMC. Yes, he started a couple of times, but those have just been minor annoyances rather than anything significant for him.
On right-hand side, Phoenix getting chunked by Shred here. Throws out the stop time to stop Trilogy, advancing on him. Middle Phoenix going to respawn very soon for Corvidae. Left-hand side Phoenix has respawned already. Just looking to push that one down. Has a couple of fire waves still left up to help him there. Right-hand side Phoenix being defended by 2 members of Corvidae. And now everyone on Legacy is starting to push up. Only Good at Solo has respawned. They're looking for the end. Left-hand side, 3 men of Legacy, 5 men of Corvidae. In comes Trilogy, Defender of Olympus channeled as well. Fear No Evil, Earthshaker lands onto Horizon, and HS is absolutely devastated, blown up and destroyed. Weave changing into Draconic Form. The Casification taking so much damage now. Good stun by Weave, and Weave picks up the kill. Horizon up in the sky, looking for someone here who's his target. He comes back down and crashes onto the minions with his teammates. They're looking to take the left-hand side Phoenix. Spirit Ball connects with 2 of them here. Left-hand side Phoenix falls down. HS is down, but not all the structure damage is gone because Shred is here, and Shred wants to end this game. He wants this to be over. Heals coming through from the Guan Yu. Shred backing, but it's just a bait. It's all just a bait. Stop time through the wall. Doesn't connect. Actually does connect with Pure Might. Basic attacks from Shred. Pick him up. He rewinds now to behind the wall. Titan started up. Horizon taken low. And now Legacy desperately trying to end. Shred gets a double. Shred gets a triple kill. And Shred ends the game there. Legacy, a clean 2-0 sweep of Corvidae.
Well, I don't exactly call that last game clean, but it is a nice 2-0 for them. They didn't have to reveal too much of their strategies, and it should remain that way for the rest of the split. But that all 4 teams going to LAN should be able to take the next couple of weeks a bit easier as they try and decide on seedings. But nothing should really be revealed until we get to LAN. That's when we'll see the real strategies come out and the real team comp draft-centric comps come out.
Alright, we are joined now by the new mid laner of Legacy Esports, former jungler and solo laner, Shred. So Shred, getting that victory over Corvidae and ensuring yourselves in Alpha Sydney a spot at LAN has to be a little bit relieving after a difficult split.
Feels good, man.
Feels good, man, indeed. So, you know, in that last game, we saw some spicy picks coming out of you guys. Are you worried you might have shown your hand a little bit too much for LAN?
Honestly, I didn't even know we had an AMC because I picked my Chronos and went AFK. But I don't know. It was just like fun, I guess.
Well, to be fair, HS247 was AFK in left lane all game.
Yeah, it's normally what he does.
So now you guys are secure for LAN. You know, how do you get through these last 2 weeks, knowing that you know you're already going? You don't really have to worry about wins necessarily. It's all for seeding at this point.
I just think we just gotta get our synergy back, I guess. Since like we've had all these role swaps, we just need to like kind of feel each other out and understand our playstyles.
Right, Alpha, questions for our guests?
Obviously, we've had 2 sets with the new look roster. How do you feel Horizon's fitting into the rest of the team?
He's doing alright. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely brought, like, I guess, a more positive vibe. But, I don't know. I miss Ag.
Anything else, Andy?
Just one last question that we ask every single one of our guests. Do you have any shoutouts?
Shout out to Dis. I heard he's in the hospital, so hopefully gets well soon. And I guess shout out to Corvidae.
All right, thank you very much, Shred, for joining us. We'll let you go. They're going to pull in here Pure Might from Corvidae. So Pure, with this set, you guys were knocked out of LAN contention. You know, it's got to feel a little bit sad around the team room.
Oh, no. Our comms actually were quite good in that second game. We were having fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was good fun, eh?
Yeah, the Vulcan ADC, Isis solo, some spicy picks.
Oh yeah, we so Lone Wolf was sort of getting sick of the Scylla playing every game and missing every ult. So we gave him something that he couldn't miss the ult off. Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So, you know, with you guys being out of LAN contention, expect to see some more spicy picks in the last 2 weeks.
Oh yeah. I think we're just gonna try and have fun the rest of these games. Learn as a team, grow together. Yeah.
Nice. Andy, any questions?
How important is it for you as a team just to keep a positive mindset throughout all these weeks and going into the next split?
Yeah. That's something that we've had not very well recently. Our team usually starts to tilt as soon as we start losing, and that's why when we lose the first game, we tend to lose the second one without much of a contention. But we've been improving dramatically. Like I said, that split there, we had really positive comms at the end of the second game, and yeah, it was just heaps of fun, eh?
Alright, I can't wait to see you fight your way through relegations to come back into the next split, but before then, do you have any shoutouts?
Yeah, I gotta shout out my girlfriend because I forgot to shout her out the other week. I gotta shout out to my mum whose birthday it is today.
Oh,
And
birthday.
yeah, shout out.
I already wished a happy
to
birthday.
you guys.
Alright.
Casters, you rock.
Hey. Finally, recognition!
Yay! All right,
Love you guys.
All right, thank you very much for joining us, Pure. That's going to do it from week number 6, and now we have all 4 of our LAN teams sorted. Avantgarde, Team Pandemonium, Legacy Esports, and Alpha City will all be fighting it out at the Split 3 regional finals for a spot at SWC. Some more details on that coming out this week. We hope to see you there. But before that, we got 2 weeks of the OPL left. We're no longer having double games on the Sunday. We are just having single games on the Sunday from now on. Everyone just plays 1 game a week. And, you know, it's all about seeding from here on out. From everyone here at Cyber Game, I thank you very much for joining us. See you next time.